Pan-Africans is a threat to black Americans. What I mean by black Americans, I'm speaking of the descendants of emancipated people. There's a certain segment of Pan-Africans that is cool with this woman threatening us to BOMB us as black Americans. Now, she might have mentioned FBA, but a lot of people don't use FBAs to describe themselves, in the United States. Now, and it's cool. But for the ones that do, salute to y'all. But you'll have Pan-Africans sit up here and take up for this woman. Now, I was on my brother Foundational American page on his live yesterday, and he had a Pan-African on there calling us all types of names, threatening us, saying threatening things, taking up for these Africans that be xenophobic to us also. See, one thing about these Pan-Africans, some of them, they will never call out these Africans or some of these other melanated groups that come at us sideways. They never did. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these Africans and other melanated people that come to this country, they always been hostile towards black Americans, right? And Pan-Africans just sat there and just let them do it, just agreed with them. Pan-Africans' excuse is, well, this the white man land, we don't have no rights here in America, and F America, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So in the midst of them saying F America, they saying F black Americans. You don't never see no Pan-Africans taking up for black Americans unless the black Americans are Pan-African. These people are dangerous. Let me say that again. These people are dangerous to black Americans, and they need to be studied. Now, I'm not one of these black people that won't put cases on people, but us as black Americans, we do need to keep an eye on some of these Pan-Africans. Because some of these Pan-Africans, these black American Pan-Africans are sleeper cells. See, they hide behind the guise of what? African. We want to go back to Africa. We need to link up with our brothers and sisters in Africa. We need to help Africa. We are African. But in the midst of all that, they have a disdain and hatred for black Americans. They don't agree with their ideology. See, I'm one of these people right here. I can disagree with you, but I don't wish no harm on you. Black Americans never threatened Africans, never done any harm to Africans. They're white people. Why the Africans not channeling their hate, channeling all this negative spirits towards the white folks? Because you know why? Because they scared of white folks. They scared of them. So it's easy to come at the black American. But guess what? This is a new day and age, and we ain't standing for this shit no more. And I want y'all to keep an eye on these Pan-Africans, man. Keep an eye on some of these Pan-Africans, because there's a sect of these Pan-Africans that's enjoying seeing Africans come at black Americans disrespectfully. And when we clap back at these Africans, we in the wrong. These Pan-Africans want us to absorb the abuse from these Africans. They want us to accept diaspora abuse. Why should we accept diaspora abuse from some third world people? That's what I don't get. Why? Why they want us to do that? These people got common sense. They know what they doing. These people come from countries where they war with each other. These people come from countries where they hate somebody they hate a whole tribe that's 500 feet away from them. What you think they'll do to us? But keep y'all eyes on these Pan-Africans, though. Real talk. But anyway, y'all be safe. Charity Mufasa, you shouldn't even be agreeing with that by saying she said nothing wrong. You from Kenya. Of all places, Kenya. You know, I know what's going on in your homeland right now as we speak. Y'all having water shortages. You need to be worried about make sure y'all got some water out there than agreeing with this lady over here talking about BOMBing us, causing harm to us when there's harm going on in Kenya right now as we speak. The police is kicking y'all ass out there in Kenya. The police is doing the fool to y'all out there in Kenya. The police brutality in Kenya ain't got nothing on America. Do black Americans have their issues with the police? Yes. But Kenyan police is a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. Y'all going through it out there with people that look like y'all. They dragging y'all through the mud. I seen videos of your people, women and children, getting effed up out there in the streets by the police. There's no reason why a Kenyan police officer should be stumping his foot on the heads of a baby, of a Kenyan baby at that. Ain't y'all the same people of the video of a white man come on there and blowing snot boogers on y'all? Huh? Is that the same video? That's what I'm thinking. Is this Kenyan? Is you a Kenyan? You got the audacity to agree with this woman to B-O-M-B us, but you got a white man that blowing snot boogers and spitting on your people and y'all ain't doing nothing but just sitting there. The audacity, the African caucasity of you to allow a white man blow boogers on you. And this the crazy part about this story, and I think this y'all Kenyan people. I think this video is in Kenya. These was jailers. These was Kenyan jailers working at this jail. A white man went behind the desk and blow boogers on her, and none of them African men didn't do nothing. Y'all just sat there and let that man do something to you. And you agreeing with this woman? The men is doing horrible things to the women out there. Talk about that. Worry about that. Y'all got a lot of words out there in Kenya that to be agreeing with a woman that's making terroristic threats towards black Americans. All because her feelings got hurt. But you got a lot more to worry about than we do. At the end of the day, we still got running water. We still can make it to get some food. You get what I'm saying? Even our high cost of living, we still making it. Y'all got a higher cost of living right now. Oh yes. Y'all got a higher cost of living right now, to the point where you got little kids walking around begging tourists for money, begging tourists for food, begging tourists to take me back to the Western. Take me back to the West, please. Take me back to the West, white man. Y'all even getting up y'all daughters, because it's so messed up out there. Y'all getting up y'all children, y'all daughters, y'all little babies to grown men out there, because it's so bad out there. So before you come at black Americans and side with this right here, you better be looking towards your homeland. Because I can say this, I don't agree with what's going on out there. You see that?